Hello everyone, I hope you're all well. So today we're going to do a reading on a 34-year-old cold case. I'm just pulling it up so that I can give you the intro. So I hope everyone's feeling good. Amymihaljevic was born on the 11th of December 1978, and I believe her body was found on her body was found on the 27th of October 1989, or she went missing on the 27th of October 1989. She was 10-year-old, so she was born in 78. 89 she went missing. She was 10 years old and she was an elementary student who was said to have been kidnapped and exed in the state of Ohio in 1989. Her body was found body discovered February 8th, 1998. Wow, okay, 10 completion, 9. Wow, solid numerology there. So I have the girl's photo up, here it is. Okay, what I'm going to do is read more as we go along. Let's see the first sentence. On October 27, 1989, amymihaljevic was kidnapped from Bay Square Shopping Center in Bay Village, Ohio, in the suburb of Cleveland. So what I'm going to do is read more as we go along. Let's see what I can get with this 34-year-old case. I've looked at her picture. Now, if I say she's at a distance, you're probably going to be, well, duh. Yeah, she is. I'm not sure if she's with her mother. Like, this seems to be something with her mother. So I'm not sure if anyone's, I mean, age-wise, her parents could still be alive. Cleveland, Ohio. I don't know, again, like Chiron. I don't know why sometimes I want to say Corey when I'm thinking of Chiron, even though Brian was a very strong word. Okay. I feel like this might be quite a safe town, right? Quite a safe town. You're probably thinking, well, how is it safe if she's been kidnapped? I think maybe their crime is not so high. Quite a safe town. Bay Village, Cleveland, Ohio. So let's see what happened to Amy. We know she was kidnapped from the shopping mall. Wow, okay. What happened to Amy? Show me what we need to see. Amymihaljevic in 1989. Please, Spirit. Definitely a man. Definitely a man. Definitely a man. I can see a man. And there we go. I can see him. I see him. And there we go. Okay. Do you know what? I think he approached her, and so I think he actually exchanged more than just actually kidnapping her. You know, because some could be kidnapped, just grabbed and taken. I think he might have had he might have like approached her for, what can she say? I don't know, I'll buy you a present or something. I'm also getting, in between this, I'm getting a channeling that she loved horses, animals, but I get horses. She loved horses, okay. So a man has done it. It seems like it's a man who came across very loving and caring. So how did he lure her? something along those lines. Let's see, amymihaljevic, 89. Amymihaljevic, 89. Okay. This guy could have like been someone who's done it before or tried to approach other kids before. Amy could have, look at the bottom of the deck. Okay. This could be someone from the workplace, you know. Let's just pull some cards. What I feel is Amy could have felt a bit confused, like she was, the way he approached her, it seems like there was a messaging of like something that, I don't want to say pulled on her heartstrings, but was like luring her. And she couldn't, like, for that moment, she, you know, she's young, so she couldn't really see like this doesn't look right, because even though he's maybe saying he'll buy me a present or he knows someone, I think he knows someone at the work, okay? I believe like he knows something about work. So maybe he said he worked with a parent, or she'd seen him at the workplace when a parent picked her up or something. Friday, so it was also a school day, wasn't it? So let's see. Okay, so she was actually X'd on that day. She was actually X'd on that day. What date did we say? February her body was found. Was it October? 27th of October. It could have been that she was, you know, actually, so on that day, the 27th of October, she was actually thingied. I think she might have been actually carried. There's definitely one male involved. There's only one male, because I could see him before the King of Cups came out. Do you know what I also think? Look, there was definitely communication. I think, I don't know why I get that the police didn't follow through or slipped on something, and they could have easily got this guy. It's so annoying, isn't it, when you see that? One last card. I just want to see if a card comes out. I think this guy lured her to buy her something, or buy someone something, and they lured her, and I think he was waiting there. I think that maybe they'd made arrangements to meet. You know, he was actually waiting there for her to arrive, which is interesting. I feel there was SA, like there was S, you know, SA, SEXA. But the cards are not confirming it, but I feel it, and this is where often my cards won't confirm it. It's kind of like Spirit's like, you need to, I've explained this in my readings before, if psychically I feel so strongly on something, I might not get it in the cards because Spirit is like, well, you know the answer. But let's continue and see. So he was definitely waiting on her. And I do think that he said that he'd buy her something. Let's see. Let's come out again. Yeah. So he was waiting on her and that he was going to buy her something. And that's when he took her. And I don't think she could see where she was going either. It's interesting. I'm also getting like, she might have been wearing like a green hoodie or cloak, not cloak, a green hoodie or something. But I think there might have been like, I think when they found her, she might have been wrapped in possibly like a green blanket or something. It was a challenging decision once he had taken her, and there was something around time as well. I think there was a bit of a waiting game in between. That's come out again. And as I say that, the World card confirming what I'm saying, there was a bit of waiting game in between before this decision was taken, like actually ending her. There was the Ace of Swords, and I'm not sure if there was some sort of communication or she tried to run away. I don't think she could get away. There's some try and reach out here. Let's see the next part of this. Hopefully it won't give me too much. Her M case, so X in case, received national attention. Do you know what else I feel? I feel like the Bay Village, Cleveland, Ohio, could be just Bay Village or Cleveland in general. I feel like they were really shook up on this. And I feel like in that town or city, they still remember this. Her unsolved taken and Exon was presented by John Walsh on the television show America's Most Wanted during the programme's early years. To date, her ex-sir has not been found, yet the case remains active. New information in 2007-2013 has increased hopes of resolving the case. In 2021, it is announced that a person of interest emerged in the case after a woman contacted authorities in 2019 with potentially valuable information. On the 27th of 89 October, amymihaljevic was taken from Bay Square, Bay Village. The taker had contacted amymihaljevic. We've got it here. Where did I say it? I said that I think he's contacted her and then he was waiting for her by telephone and arranged to meet her on the pretext of buying a gift for her mother because she had recently been promoted. So how did he know that? There's something with work, like I said. On February the 8th, 1990, the girl's body was found in a field close to her. I was feeling earth. Didn't feel water at all with her. Close to the road, off the county road. I didn't feel like she was close to the road, but I didn't feel like she was hidden. So I wonder how that sits with what they're saying. Evidence found that this crime scene suggests that her body was probably dumped there shortly after the abduction. So yes, it was the same day, wasn't it? Okay, this is a bit weird. Based on the findings of Cuyahoga County Coroner amymihaljevic's last meal had some soya substance, so possibly like Chinese food or an artificial chicken product. Other evidence includes yellow gold coloured fibres on her body. It appears that the exa took several souvenirs, including the girl's horse riding boots. So she did like horses. Okay, so that was a download. Where is the rest? Her Demon backpack and a binder, Buke Best in Class written on the front clasp. Turquoise earrings in the shape of horse heads. She did love horses, didn't she? The mitochondrial DNA from the crime scene was sampled, which may be used to compare to suspects. Okay, so let's continue. I want to see if there is any SA. They haven't said how she was found dressed, right? Hang on a sec, let's see. Okay, so what am I asking? We've got the storyline here. It's interesting. I've got a confirmation looking at the bottom of the deck. There could have been SA. I felt it. Is this too many cards or? You know what? I think one of the motives might have been to get a ransom. Let's just check. But I still feel that there was possibly SA in this. There's something about that area. Did he do something or something else? I'm not sure. Or could someone else, when they found the body, have done something? This is disgusting, but I don't know why I'm getting that. But I'm getting something around it, and the cards are not confirming for me. Now I'm going to have a look at the next tab of the investigation. What was the motive? Let's ask again. So there was a bit of money or something there. The motive is still unknown. Okay, well, I know that, Spirit, to take her. I think there was an exchange, you know. There was an exchange here. There was an exchange, and maybe that's why I'm not getting for him the clarity on the card. Hang on a sec. Okay, what is, continue the story. Yeah, so I think there was an exchange, and the other person did the, oh, it's interesting. I wonder if the mum and dad was divorced, because this could be an ex or someone the mother knows. Yes, there was SA. Now that we've got this second person, kind of a second energy, there is an SA here. The mother. This might be someone the mother knows, or I hope I'm speaking loud enough. I've just realised I'm sat here talking and I don't know if I'm speaking loud enough. Yeah, I'd say someone the mother knows of work, an ex. Well, they said the mother was promoted. How we know if that was true or not, we don't know. But the mother's up here. So let's see what else Spirit wants to say. But the motive is, now we've got the motive. I'm not sure if the mum would be alive. I feel like the mother struggled. Really struggled after it. And then just going by what I was saying, I'm not sure if she is still living now. So if Amy was born in 1979, yeah, so her mum could be in her 60s. She could still be alive. Her parents could still be alive, but I get a distance with her mum, and I'm getting no. So that's going to be interesting. Let's see. But I was getting something about trying to reach out. So there might have been, so they arranged, but I wonder if she tried to reach out when she was taken in some sort of way. See if we, yeah, confirmed. So when she was taken, I think she tried to contact maybe her home or her mum or something, which is interesting. I wonder what was said then there. I wonder what was said then. Let's go into the investigation. The Bay Village Police and FBI conducted an extensive investigation into her disappearance and murder. The case generated thousands of leads. Dozens of suspects were asked to take lie detectors. Law enforcement continues to pursue leads, so until this day. It's described the most extensive search Ohio's done since 1951, there was a disappearance of Beverly Potts. Who knows that disappearance? I don't know that. In November 2006, it's revealed that several other young girls had received phone calls of similar ones. There we go. I said he's done this before. To the call that Mihaljevic received in weeks before her taken. The unknown male caller claimed he worked with the girl's mother and wanted to help buying a present to celebrate her promotion. The girls who received these calls lived in North Olmsted, the suburb area of which is near Bay Village. Some had unlisted phone numbers. The information was significant by investigators, so it was considered significant by investigators. Then Bay Village police collected DNA samples from several potential suspects in the case in 2006. So what is that, like 20 years later? No, not 20 years later. 89. No, 16 years later. As of early 2007, it was reported that longtime suspects in the case had retained legal counsel. In 2013, investigator Phil Townsley returned from retirement to work on the case, to which he had been assigned initially after the Xing. Townsley is well known for aiding the capture of Witty Bulger, who was a long-time member of the FBI top 10 most wanted. So who knows about that person? Townsley stated that he believed that the girl, I'm just going to call her Amy, okay, just make it easy, was transported out of Bay Village after she was X'd, as the town is too dense, too close-knit, and is too likely to commit a Xing there and then. However, he stated the Xing likely took place in Ashland County, where the X was probably familiar with. So that means she was then brought back. But like I say, I think there was an exchange here. The FBI announced in March 2014 that $25,000 reward is available for anyone who can provide the information to the leads. In October, it was increased to $27,000. I think at the moment it still stands at that amount. 2016, it was discovered that a blanket curtain near Amy's body had hairs similar to those of Amy's dog. They were possibly used to conceal the victim's body before she was left in the field. There we go. 2018, investigators were also following a potential link between the identity thief Robert Nichols and the Xer of Mihaljevic. In 2019, authorities stated they have extensively investigated all suspects in the case and feel that if her Xer was identified, he would be part of their list. So there's nothing, right? You know, earlier I read that the woman said she had potentially some information. Let's just pull some cards on her. This woman that had some leads. What leads did she have? Show me. What leads? She definitely thought that it was, I'm getting that she thought it was a certain person. That person is probably the one that was waiting for her. I think there's something around that, but it could mean that it, because this is what I've got, but I've got it in reverse. Yeah. I think she was on it. She was on it, on who it was. This woman. This woman was on it, on who it was, which is probably what I was getting in terms of the police. So I don't know why they couldn't tie it. The lack of DNA, and again, he took her, there was this exchange of hands, maybe the DNA on her. I don't know why I get there's like, there's this colour, so you know what it is when the skin, you know, when we, I don't know if I can say blood, but anyway, little splatters, and so maybe it couldn't have been tied to him, but this woman was on it, and this woman could helped to move the case forward, but it looks like they didn't. I don't know what they were doing, but she definitely was on who it was. So why was that not taken up? That's really interesting. I'm going to leave it here, okay? So clearly they had a lot of leads. There was definitely one, but I think it seems like, you know, I got an exchange here, so maybe that's why they're not able to tie it up. They're looking at one person and trying to match the DNA to one person when there was an exchange. I'd be interesting to know if Amy tried to reach out to her home after she was taken. I don't know if I just said that in what I read actually, but I know that I said it earlier. So that's what I have for you on this 34-year-old cold case. On amymihaljevic from Bay Village, Ohio, Cleveland, who was only 10 years old when in 1989 she disappeared and her body was found in 1990. Take care everyone and stay blessed. Bye for now.